Hello everybody, how's your day been going? The name is Chris Blue, it's nice to meet you. Now, originally, I was planning to upload something different, whether it be some music. It was probably going to be some music because I'm still working on other videos. Matter of fact, I'm even working on the next part of my Senran Kagura remake video. But we're not talking about that right now, because what I just experienced is something that I just had to make into a video. So before I get to eventually releasing more of my music, I thought I'd take the time to show you some of the most fun that I've had playing Xenoverse this year. And yes, this year, this was recorded an hour ago, and I've already gotten started on editing this shit. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I immerse you into this story. And so, the story begins with a young man trying to introduce himself to a stranger. Hello. Oh, this ought to be fun.
No. No. No.
Give it a second.
This back and forth continued for quite a while. He even managed to learn the technique of spamming the chat multiple times in a second. I still wonder how people do that. Regardless, despite the fact that no fight has even started yet, I was starting to have fun.
Say hi to the camera, dipshit.
Now at this point I could tell that he was getting irritated. Now you're wondering, how could I tell? Well, because he told me to kill myself. That's right. The man you see here told me to off myself because I wouldn't get out of his lobby. Now unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture those first few words in this recording because I was recording via my PS4 at the time, and he has his voice muted to other people because he's a pussy. However, there was a way to bypass this. Now, as I stated earlier, I was recording via my PS4, because that's how I usually do it when it comes to Xenoverse videos. But I never said that I didn't have my actual game capture on hand, which sparked quite the great idea on my part. So I then stopped recording on my PS4 and brought my game capture. So now, he can no longer hide his voice behind the screen. And I made sure to pressure him even further. And whoo boy, did he deliver.
I already told you no, pal. He keeps spamming that chat box, but I'm not fucking hitting ready.
Oh, you will.
You don't want what I deliver. Believe me.
I did in fact want what he would deliver.
You think you're the first schmuck to sit here and spam the chat box, thinking I'm gonna hit ready? No. Why don't you come back when you're actually good? Which will never happen.
See, now the funny thing is that we have yet to have a single match, and he's already talking so much shit as if he's so much better. It's because of that I continued to stay and egg him on.
Also, I should mention you need a PS5 to participate in this ride. So if you don't have one, I'm definitely not ready.
In a way, he did have a point here. I do not, in fact, have a PS5, and it is very sad. That being said, about him never pressing ready, spoiler alert, he definitely does. So I continue to stay in the lobby for another 5 minutes, and I will admit, he was not budging. He does know that there's a kick option, right? But then, a thought occurred. An idea so dastardly that I just had to see if I can pull it off. I then proceeded to leave the lobby, but not before uttering one final message. Oh, but the story is not yet over, because I came back.
Congratulations, I don't give a fuck. You're still not getting a fucking match. So piss off.
So I spent about another 5 minutes just purposely pissing some guy off as I sat comfortably on my couch. I am what every tryharding trash talker fears on the internet. A YouTuber in search of content. And after a bit of pushing, he finally took the bait. Now, since he did exactly what he said he wasn't going to, in a way, I felt as though I had already won. But boy, I was about to experience a whole nother feeling of winning.
Holy fuck, that's Broly.
And so our first match began, me against this fucking behemoth. It pretty much went exactly as you'd expect. You know, he kept talking about how he had so much skill and yet he chose the fucking gorilla. What you need to understand is that I had no reason to take this seriously at all. As soon as he pressed ready, I had won. I may have lost the battle, but I know I won the war. That one was indeed a keeper. Oh, but I wasn't done. I was going to milk this man dry. Okay, pause. He then decided to choose his own creative character, which was a Namekian. Oh, how fun. I could tell by this man's moveset that he does not play for fun. Whether it was his spaghetti arms or breaking the ice to me, this man was not making things easy.
Donuts.
That's 2 for 2, you fucking moron. You are not worth it. You couldn't even get me past the green bar. Pathetic.
Aw, the man thinks he's threatening because he talks like an anime villain. Pathetic. Wait. Good job, my guy. What he had failed to realize about me is that I was not getting pissed at him beating me. Quite the contrary, actually. I was laughing at him the entire time. The next fight was against Android 13, and honestly, I don't really gotta say much about this fight. Though I was obviously losing, I was still completely content. Though I will admit, one thing that he said earlier did irk me a bit.
You couldn't even get me past the green bar.
I then proceeded to beat him out of the green bar. It's the little things that count.
Again, pathetic as fuck. Each fight I'm putting less and less effort in because I don't fucking need it.
Okay.
You're that bad. Try a different strategy other than being an idiot. Grow a fucking brain.
He says as he picks the most brainless characters. If this man truly thinks that I'm an idiot, this man's brain must be smaller than my girlfriend's tit. Regardless, he then decided to go with Super Boo. Let's see how this one goes, yeah?
It's showtime! Okay, let's start. Let's put on a show.
Gotcha, bitch! Why are you running? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Oh well, congratulations. You finally, air quotes, won. Let me guess. You'll probably leave now, right?
On the contrary, actually.
Did you enjoy your free win, pal? Let's see you do it again. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh, with pleasure. What this man failed to realize is that I was not taking him the least bit seriously. I may not always be beating him physically, but I am damn sure that I am beating him mentally. I should also point out that every character that he picked aside from 13 was some kind of custom variant, because Boo doesn't look like that. One more thing I should add is that despite him saying he has so much more skill than me, he's the one who keeps limit bursting. What does that say about you, huh? It was at this point where I stopped taking him seriously entirely. I mean, not that I took him seriously to begin with, but at this point I was just joking around with him.
Hang on. Oh, look! How pathetic!
By the gods, I think I broke him.
You always do the same thing, and I'm not gonna put effort in.
He says I do the same thing over and over again, and yet he still lost to me. That sounds like a skill issue on your part, bro.
You're pathetic, dude. You can't beat me.
I just did, though.
Want to keep playing like that?
This man's unhinged laughter was actually unnerving to me, and I also laughed like a supervillain. I feel like I actually drove this man to clinical insanity. This man should really look into his mental health. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. And yet, the battles continued on, though in all honesty, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about fighting a man who should be inside an insane asylum. Oh. Well, that's just unfortunate. The best part about making this video is that I honestly didn't even have to try to win anymore. This was just funny. What made this match different from the others, however, was this character's specific interest in dance. What this man didn't know is that I was also a theater kid, so dancing at random points in time was second nature to me. Get jiggy with it.
What are you gonna do now, pal? How fun is it?
I want you to know that I was laughing uncontrollably on my couch from this. A little too hard, actually. I feel I nearly coughed a lung. I also find it quite hilarious that he said that he was never going to press ready and fight me, and here he is fighting me multiple times. Like I said, I think I won. However, after that match, the man went silent. We still had our matches, whether it was his female Majin that loved to burn herself, or another custom cheap ass. I was worried that I wasn't going to be getting any more content from him. You know, besides him playing like a fucking pussy. Again, this is the man who talked about skill. This man may have been investing his time into Xenoverse, but perhaps he should invest in some bitches. I felt my need for recording this any further to be dwindling. That is until...
This nigga chose Broly again.
I think it's common knowledge that if you pick Broly to try and prove a point, you're not based. Though something about this match felt oddly familiar to me. Ah yes, now I fucking remember. I feel like I'm fighting an orangutan. Then he did it again. Hi guys, welcome to that one video that got me copyright claimed. Except it's not, and it's just a different guy doing the exact same fucking thing. This guy is smashing my head as much as you guys should be smashing that like button. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And this is what followed.
Since you're not obviously growing a brain, I'm not gonna fight you anymore. Like, you're just gonna do the same shit, and I'll treat you like the dumbass that you are.
I get the feeling he doesn't understand the irony of his statement there.
So you can sit here, you know, you haven't beat me once, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, it's settled. I really am fighting a mental patient.
And you can keep spamming the chat like an idiot, but it's not gonna make you look any less than a worthless monkey.
What? So he's a racist mental patient. I don't care if this is Dragon Ball, you don't just start calling people monkeys, boy.
It's the same thing, over and over again. He hasn't changed it up at all. When you get scared, you run like a little bitch.
Didn't this man pick Few earlier? His entire gimmick is running away, keeping a distance, and setting up traps. Regardless of all of this, nothing could prepare me for what happened next. Why didn't he do that in the first place? So you mean to tell me that this man wasted an hour and a half of both of our time just because he was too lazy to press the kick button himself? Why? What was going through this man's brain if he genuinely has one? I was laughing, but I'm genuinely at a loss. I suppose we'll never know. Is that fucking shallot? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this spontaneous video of mine. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like my videos and stuff like that. And I'll catch you again some other time. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Did you enjoy the show? Nice! Thanks for all the fun. Come dance with me again. Until next time!
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.